Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. This video is being filmed on Wednesday night for Thursday's trading. That's November 19, 2009. And traders, last video you seen me do, I told you we had some upside coming. We've seen some of that, but gotta put the brakes on the upside for a day or two, hopefully just a day or two, because we have a phenomenon in the NASDAQ market and the other U.S. indices, and that phenomenon is called a flat top. And flat tops produce market drops. We know this. We've done many videos of this fashion before when the market sets up with a flat top. So we are certainly going to look to sell into the NASDAQ for Thursday's trading. And of course, I have some charts I'd be more than happy to show you to illustrate why we like selling flat tops and what happens when we see flat tops in the past. Also, we have a swing day in corn, baby. Swing days. And you know how swing days work if you follow my videos. We sell swing days if they're swing day sell setups. We buy swing days if they're swing day buy setups. The corn happens to be swing day setup with a double top and bearish indicators. So if you are a technical analyst, you don't have a choice. You gotta sell into the corn tomorrow. Even if the trade doesn't work, traders, if you're an analyst that follows rules of trading and technical analysis rules, you're selling a double top, you're selling a swing day with bearish indicators, don't have a choice in the corn tomorrow. So take a look at your corn charts. And traders, with no further ado, let's go to the charts. Okay, traders, rock and roll, baby. Flat tops produce market drops. What does that mean? You are looking at the NASDAQ daily bar chart. Each one of these green lines represents 1 day's trading from open till close. Back here, flat top, meaning each high was basically about the same, right? It doesn't have to be exact, but very close. The market drops. We get another flat top, albeit a bit longer, the market drops. Next flat top we see, the market drops. Then we see another flat top, the market drops. What do we have before us as of Wednesday's close? A flat top. What happens with flat tops? Drops. The market drops. Very good. So that's what we're expecting. Now, you look at just the NASDAQ, it's got some flat tops, but if the other U.S. indices do not agree with the downside, well then you take a look at that and you ignore it and look at the other indices, and if they're pointing up, you don't have a short trade. But the other indices are also pointing lower, the U.S. indices, and so are their indicators. And with that in mind, let me show you a few indicators on the NASDAQ. But remember, traders, flat tops produce market drops, especially in the U.S. indices. Let's look at some indicators here. Okay, traders, the NASDAQ, this is the slow stochastic oscillator. And look, it's in that area where once it gets up here, it's gone a little bit too far. We just nailed that area, put a little hook in, it's pointing lower. Technical indicator pointing down with a flat top in the NASDAQ. So that's your slow stochastic. Let's look at one more indicator. Okay, traders, now, again with the NASDAQ Daily Bar, we are looking at the Commodity Channel Index, or the CCI. And once again, we're up in the area where you start to run into trouble. There we see we had a hook. It started to go back down. The red and blue crossed like what happened here, and the market broke. So we have indicators pointing lower. We have a flat top in the NASDAQ. We have the industrial average, the transportation average, the Russell, and the S&P pointing lower. I say we go with the flat top NASDAQ trade, so we will be selling rallies for Thursday's trading in the NASDAQ. The next chart I want to show you is the corn with the swing day, so let's look there. Okay, traders, we're looking at the March corn daily bar chart. That's March 10 now, no longer trading in December. We're trading the March contract. The first thing you should recognize is double top on the daily corn bar chart. Top one, top two. Basically, you see a double top, you sell a double top, right? So we have that reasoning. Then we have a swing day, traders. Last swing day looked like this, and you had a pretty big breakdown afterwards. This would be the swing day right there. Well, we have another swing day right here. Basically, what a swing day is let's say you have the market moving. One day it goes up really far, comes back down and settles by its low. That is your swing day. On the next day, you look for it to get somewhere near the previous day's high and go short looking for the downside. That's how you handle a swing day. Double top and the swing day with bearish indicators. Yeah, corn for the downside. Let's see what happens. Couple of indicators to show you on corn, traders. Let's look. Okay, traders, staying with the March corn, we are looking at a daily bar, but this now is the CCI, Commodity Channel Index, on the corn. It had rallied up here, put in a little peak, came off a little, put another peak in just like that one, and the little hook. It's enough to tell us that it looks like it wants to go lower. So the CCI on the corn is pointing down, double top, indicators are bearish, and the swing day, I think we have a sell in corn. Let's look at one more indicator. Okay, traders, much like the NASDAQ chart I showed you, this is the corn, and we're looking at the slow stochastic, and much like the NASDAQ, once you get to a certain area, it becomes a bit overbought. We have achieved that area in the slow stochastics, plus a little hook, as you can see. It is now pointing lower. Many other indicators that if I pulled and put before you, you would see are pointing lower. So we are going to sell rallies in corn. Make sure you pull your charts, look for your flat tops in the NASDAQ, and look for the double top / swing day in the daily corn chart. I'll see you back at the site, traders. So, traders, you've seen those charts. You see the flat tops in the NASDAQ. I mean, you can't deny flat tops produce market drops with bearish indicators. So we will be selling rallies in the NASDAQ. Then, of course, you see the swing day in the corn and the double top. And traders, just to reiterate on the swing day, what you'll want to do is a swing day basically looks like this. Day before swing day, this would be Thursday. On Thursday, if the market opens and rallies just about to the height of the day before, you go short there and expect a market drop. That is how you handle a swing day. That is how I want you to handle this swing day. That is the way you should handle every swing day that you see if it's a sell setup like this one. There are buy swing days, but we don't have one now, so no sense in going there. Remember, traders, look at that picture. That's what we're hoping for, the drop after reaching the day before's high. So you've seen the setups. I think they look good technically. If you'd like to know exactly where we're going to buy and sell, you come on down to www.livewithoscar.com. Jump into the free chat rooms. Allow us to show you not only where we're trading, how we came up with the trade, and why we are willing to take it. So come on down, traders. It is free. It's going to cost you nothing to come to the site and see what we do. And I'll tell you what, don't trade alone is a big thing that we say to our Omniacs. And so many of you have found our site and said, Oscar, you know what? You're right about this. Don't trade alone. Because traders, if you're sitting in your living room or your home office or anywhere and you're by yourself, the news is coming down, the quotes are quoting, you got information from this guy on the web and that guy on the web, you don't know who to believe, CNBC and Bloomberg's on. What are you supposed to do? It's almost too much information to disseminate by yourselves. You come on down to www.livewithoscar.com, jump into free chat rooms and huddle with hundreds of us Omniacs that are here every day going through that information and trying to make sense of it so that we can put low-risk trades on. So traders, make sure you come on down and we will be glad to help you out. And you know what? I got to get out of here because I see that the markets are starting to move and I want to run. Give me a call anytime day or night, 702-629-4755. And as always, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is? Subs are in. Emotions are out. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I'm a 27-year seasoned trader on and off the trading floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years.